Hi, everyone. It's Michelle Flemings again. I am your career impact coach, ER physician, mentor, leader, and I am going to be happy today to talk to you about misstep number 4, one of the common missteps that can trip you up on the way to the C-suite. But before we get there, I want to remind you we've done 1 through 3 so far. Those are on my YouTube page. I'd love you to go take a look at those as well. If you like them, give me a like. And if you like the content in general, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. There's going to be much more like this coming in the next few days. But today we're going to talk about misstep number 4. And what that is allowing others to define you. In other words, how are you being perceived? Let me start with this. Why is it a problem for others to define you and your reputation? It is everything that you think of when people who are potentially not valuing you as much as you think they would say what they want to say freely to others when your back is turned. Imagine that. Things like, she's not cut out for the job, or she's not ready for leadership. She's kind of scatterbrained. She, is always to herself and very secretive. When in reality, what you might be doing is getting away from the noise in the office and trying to get some valuable work done. All of these things can come together to drive a perception and a story about who they think you are rather than who you know you are. It's said that perception is the co-pilot of reality. And what it is your job is going to be to change the perception of who you are in the office by taking the lead. First off, think of three think of three adjectives and descriptors that you want to be known by and that you know are your strengths. She's a leader, she's strong, she's vocal, she's an advocate, she's driven, she's determined. She is a math whiz, she's an analyst, she is amazing. All of these things. Think of the adjectives that you want to be known by and be that. Know what success looks like. Simple question there is, even at the outset of a job, especially at the outset of a job, ask, what does success in this role look like? If it's time for you to have a meeting and a feedback conversation with your manager, ask that. Boss, I've been in this position now for 6 weeks. Curious, I had never asked before. What does success in this job look like? I want to realign if need be to make certain that I'm successful and not even be successful, but maybe exceed your expectations and those of everyone in leadership. It's also about teaching others how to perceive you, much like how you teach others how to treat you. Those three adjectives I spoke about, if you embody those and embrace those are aligned with your passions and your strengths. That is how you're going to shine. That is how you're going to succeed. You're going to walk into the room more confident. You're going to embody that and embrace that, and they will treat you like that. No other choice. Another opportunity is networking. I believe that your network is your currency. You share that with those who you trust, and otherwise you keep it to yourself. You utilize it as you need, and you utilize it sparingly, and you think about what the cost is of activating that person in your network to help with something or potentially to connect with someone else. On the other side of that, your brand is your calling card. And the question there is, what is your brand, your professional and your personal brand? What do they say about you? How do they introduce you to those who don't otherwise know you? And this kind of falls into that realm of social media and what you put out there. That too becomes your brand, whether it's your personal or your professional presence online. Both of those can come back to either be an accolade and something that people look at and go, wow, or some people can look at it and go, wow, you want the first kind of wow. So all of that I'm saying is that it is vitally important for you to understand how you're being perceived. If you think that it is out of line with who the person is that you are and that you want to be and where you're going, start with three adjectives that describe who you are and where you're going. Know what success looks like and ask the question. Also, you can see others who are being successful in roles that you'd like to take on. And it's said that success leaves clues. Look at them. What can you borrow from what they exhibit? Maybe you can even talk with them and see how they got there and use some of that information to move yourself along. Teach others how to treat you and teach others how to perceive you by being that person and embodying it every day. Your network is your currency, your brand is your calling card. Make certain that those are in line with who you are, who you want to be, and where you're going. Thank you so much for listening. If you liked it, give me a like down below. If you'd like to have more of this, please subscribe to my channel. This is Michelle Fleming saying until next time, be you, be bold, and be true. Thank you.